Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, Wanderbots here, and welcome back to Night in the Woods. So, I'm gonna be totally honest, this is actually post-commentary.
Because we recorded everything, and then
it
didn't pick up any of our audio.
Today is literally the worst day I've had in a long time. This happens whenever anything good happens to me.
Farming. I could farm. If I stayed in town long enough, I could see getting into the farm life. The problem with farms is the amount of poop. Like, even if you don't have animals, you actually buy poop or something and shovel it all over the place. It's madness. It's poop madness.
So, effectively, my computer forgot that my mic existed even though it was plugged in, and externally everything seemed like it was working. And then we get to the end of this hour-long session, and there's no commentary track. So, luckily, not much changes. We're just running around talking to people, but it sucks.
I'm gonna have to go over all our dialogue again, though.
It's okay. At least the timing seems to be fine, and you've got it down. But yeah, today is the worst. At least of all of the games, this one's the easiest to do post-commentary for. It would have been awful if I had lost, like, Nier or something like that.
After this, a few miles and you go under the highway. And it's just rolling fields and farms. I missed the corn mazes this fall. And the haunted barn in Brittle. Always next year. For campfires and corn dogs. Where the town's ends like... Bam! Right here. There's like a line. Somewhere. That no one can see. But you can put it on a map.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I will say, there might be a couple of false starts here where we start talking and then immediately go into dialogue. So yeah, this is the area...
No, you're not lost. You're here.
Yeah. Historic Possum Springs. There's like one of the... Oh, right, yeah, it's the original county seat of whatever county this area is in.
Yeah, essentially this town has been for a lot
ages.
Of
well, yeah,
things.
you lose the mining and suddenly the whole place dies. That's actually like fairly realistic.
Yep, most of the sort of Mid-East.
Well, like Virginia, West Virginia, coal mining.
West Virginia, especially.
Yeah. Like, those used to be pretty wealthy states, and now they're just kind of... They're probably okay. I don't know. I haven't been to West Virginia in a while.
How's it going, Selmers? How was your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. Then I had a really bad nightmare. Cool. I stayed and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Autumn wins. Autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times. Autumn crimes. Okay. So, let's do autumn sins. What counts as an autumn sin? Cheating on your wife? With some gas station skank? In November. Oh, right. Yeah. That's, inconsiderate. Hey, Mr. Chazikov.
Yes, Selma?
You're gonna break your neck someday.
I will make sure to fall right on you.
Well, I'm a big enough target.
I'm bigger than you. We should be covered.
You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. Okay, so we can go see the stars with Mr. Chazikov again.
The missus varnished this porch herself. I don't...
We must have been talking
at
probably.
Some point. Don't go tracking mud all over it. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head at this point.
what were you specifically saying at the time?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
it
you were
sucks.
struggling to get up onto the roof this time around.
Well, yeah, it's hard. Like, the whole 1, 2, 3 jump thing is actually super punishing.
Oh, we were probably talking about how dreary a day it was.
Yeah. Even watching this after the fact, I'm just like,
You're annoyed with yourself?
It's not easy getting up there. Like, normal games just give you a double jump or, like, you just jump consistently high every single time. But this one, you have to time it. If this were, like, an actual, like, skill-based platformer, I would probably just write it off. But it's more of a dialogue-heavy game, so it's not so bad.
Oh, yep, and then you had forgotten about those windows.
Yep. Well, see, I was thinking for whatever reason I could get on his lower windowsill. Because I mean, that's such an unremarkable building most of the time. Miss Mae Borowski.
Present!
Smell the autumn winds.
Yeah, hard to miss it.
One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars?
Yeah!
Come have a look. I was hoping we'd have some kind of prompt like,
I'm blind.
This is your own fault at this point, I'd say. Yeah, I was kind of expecting her to be like, how are we looking at stars when there's rain clouds and rain and stuff like that, but whatever.
Found one.
Let's see. Big snake.
Big snake?
Yep.
I saw a big snake once.
At the zoo?
In Scouts, we were hiking. And one was sunning itself on a rock.
What a treat.
I was thinking it's rare to see a snake just randomly relaxing. What's up with this one?
Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages.
What villages?
You know, villages.
Okay.
And as he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the same...
Big snake.
And they came together, and together slew the...
Big snake.
You learn.
Why did Big Snake attack the people?
Do you have sympathy for the big snake?
Geez, I don't know. But can we just keep saying Big Snake?
Big snake.
Big Snake.
Big...
Snake! Alright, we need to find another star. Oh! There goes! Star senses is tingling. Star located, Captain.
Let us consult the guide. Oh, you'll like this one.
Really? Sort of looks like those guys in her video game.
Because they're dead. It does kinda.
Okay, yeah, I'm into it.
Terror the Medium. In life he spoke with the dead. Why is there a question mark there?
Yeah, I thought that's like a factual statement, not a question. Really?
Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him.
Wait, that's dumb.
How so?
Just call him being alive. That's just called being alive. Oh,
Yeah,
we
were
were
trying to
still
decide
deciding.
here. Sometimes you gotta think about it, because which one results in the more interesting commentary? Not so! His body was
Dead.
dead.
So he was like a zombie?
But just as smart as before. No looking for brains.
So like a normal, but he smelled bad.
Just so.
Why did they make this guy into a star?
I have no idea.
I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So, what's the moral of this one?
Moral?
Yeah, usually star things like this have some sort of moral.
Sometimes things are just strange.
That's the moral?
That's our pair for the day.
Well, gee wilkers, Mr. Chazikov.
Willikers.
Wow, that was pretty great.
Yes, it was. More in a couple of days?
All right.
Big snake. Gramercy.
Gramercy. Oh, hey, there's the ghost and the darkness. So, how many stars are there?
Hey.
What? I mean, the ones we're looking for.
Should be a few left, but who can say? We can only point our telescopes and look.
All right.
All right, now we get out of here.
And I wanted to go see the rats.
Yes, it's time to go see the rats. Personally, I think we've already missed the bus on feeding all of the rats, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. I don't know.
How many rats could you get up to? Because it looked like they'd gone from 2 to
rats.
3.
Rats are endless. Give them enough food, and they'll keep breeding.
It reminds me of this one pet store that I had gone to, and they just had a bunch of mice with babies.
The Harfest thing is gone, which really isn't that notable because it's already over, but it's more of the fact that that's the first time that public box has changed.
Yeah.
Also, how does that public box not get soggy?
Usually they're enclosed behind plastic, or they have a little...
But, like, we can move the paper around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I suppose we can go up to the church to see what's up with Bruce and the lady.
We did.
We were gonna move them into the library. They were gonna move him into the library or something
but
else?
it doesn't seem like the city council's
I'm sorry I'm
amenable to
talking
the
about
idea.
this like it's supposed to be the present tense.
At this point, it's already too disjointed. I'd rather just do this from a post-mortem perspective as opposed to try and get into the state of things. I don't feel right about it.
I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right.
I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it.
Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least.
That's because you're a good person.
Hey, hey! Hey again.
Hey.
So, I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza. And I was afraid someone would slice me. Cheese. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic.
I had a dream I was a goose flying south. And I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I get lost.
That's sad.
Weren't a good dream.
What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up. City Council.
Yep.
About Bruce here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up.
Hope so.
Me too. Alright. Now we're gonna go over and see if the goth kids were there. But, looks like no one's there.
So, do we have enough time before we talk to anybody? No, we still have the mother. Okay. I just wanted to rant about the whole mic going down thing. It's a problem. And I figured
There's so many things that could go on with
Well,
recordings.
yeah, but it's one of those where it always feels like bad things immediately follow good things. So like me hitting 100,000 subscribers, I wasn't super excited about it because I knew something was going to screw up and I was going to have a bad day immediately afterwards.
I still have a lot of catching up to do with my dragon sewing.
Yeah.
And I was going to start it, but now we have to do this again.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We'll just record half of it today and then tomorrow, and then we can do Pumpkin-Headed Guy properly and whatever.
Alright.
Staring contest! Staring contest! Oh, they blink at the same time.
That was funny.
That's weird. Okay, good. It was just a glitch. Or not a glitch, just good timing.
Mm-hmm. They might have different blink cycles. I don't know if some characters will blink
Well,
faster
yeah,
than others.
each has like a different timer running internally. Okay.
Hey, church mom.
I
Why were
really
we
don't
pausing
remember.
so
I
long?
don't remember.
Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday. But come on, seriously. No one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too, mostly. But he attends, and that's important. And he knows it means a lot to me. All right, well, get tripped, thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, hun. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda. Whatever. All right, I'm out. See you later, sweetie.
Okay. Now we're at that segment where we don't have much to do.
Or, well, we always hope that there's something like a pamphlet or something
but
in one of the
there's
booths,
nothing in the chapel. I really wish you couldn't get in there if there was nobody in there. It's like,
locked for the day, you know.
Yeah,
hey.
It's like when we can't go into the video store because no one's there worth talking to. You know, Angus isn't there for the day. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just... I woke up... I finished streaming last night, and then I tried to get a video up, and then it broke, and I was like, okay, I'm just not even gonna try and fight this tonight. And so I woke up today, and it broke harder, and it just...
So what was the selection that you had accidentally made with your recording tools that made it...
So what happens is every once in a while, I don't know why, but when I restart my computer, every once in a while, it'll be, and like I'll launch it all up and stuff like that, my computer will say like, no valid, like video drivers were found, please make sure you update them. Even though it's fully updated and everything's good. But what it actually means, apparently...
Oh, hey, Lori.
Right.
Did you go to Harfest?
Yeah, ended up in a play. Because of my friend B screwed it up.
Cool. I ate pizza and watched Blood Gorgon.
Blood Gorgon?
Italian movie from like 1980. Lots of blood, but it's like theatrical and stuff. Girls' boarding school, bunch of ghosts kidnapping them, taking them to the...
To the Blood Gorgon?
Yep. Is something wrong?
Nah, just... I think I saw a ghost or something last night. I'm not sure.
That sounds kind of awesome.
It was like the opposite of awesome.
Oh, sorry.
It's cool. I'll see you later.
Good luck with your ghost problem.
Thanks.
But yeah, so whenever it does that like weird blip, what happens is Premiere won't work until I restart my computer, which is my main recording program. But it also means Premiere is kind of in this like weird pseudo-busted state for a little while, for no good reason. Which is super annoying. But what it also does, and I didn't realize this or I didn't catch it because it doesn't happen all the time, is it actually resets my microphone, and it didn't warn me. So I've
Hey,
got
we're going in to see the rats.
Yeah, I mean they're just rats. But so I got a program called Voice Meter, and that's what I hooked my mic through, and this actually happens no matter what the program, but effectively
Plastic flowers are like super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. Wait, that was a that, but it should have been then.
I mean, there's a lot of writing in this game. They can't proofread it all successfully.
Oh.
I don't think she actually says anything.
Sweet.
But yeah, effectively, it forgot that I had a mic connected and stuff like that, but it doesn't warn me or anything. Everything, for all intents and purposes, I have a mic connected. It's an empty mic. And so I just recorded nothing. And there was no warning signs or anything like that, and since we were rushing, I didn't do any of my double checks, but it's one of those where, like, everything was working since the last time everything screwed up, which was months ago. So it's one of those where you're like, yeah, everything's fine, and then suddenly it's not, and then everything sucks. And here we are. But you don't really care about the technical aspects or anything.
I just want to get this recorded so that I can go back to sewing dragons.
I just know whenever
really
I try and
behind.
explain anything from a technical perspective, you just get this glaze-eyed expression, and I'm
No,
like,
I
all right.
understand how it functions.
I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel.
These.
So I definitely remember when we were
Well-
when we were actually recording this, just being kind of grumple that we have to do this, presumably for every day. And
It makes me wonder if we had the opportunity to feed the rats earlier.
we probably did. I mean, I bet I could go back to previous episodes, and I bet we go straight past the open window, and don't even notice because it's a weird path. But like, I like this game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really cool.
Getting the hang of this.
I know she has one more line coming up.
Well,
Nope,
we
she
also have
doesn't.
the kids to talk
Yeah,
with.
we do. Do we?
Yeah, the kids.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
She was warning them about watching out for potential kidnappers. Hey, kind of a weird question, but is anyone missing?
What?
Like, anyone you know who was out last night and didn't come back?
I don't think so. What's going on?
Nothing. Thought I saw something.
Okay, you should tell us if this is something.
Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out. And let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, you all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm just mildly grumple at this game because I really was expecting this to be something closer to Oxenfree, which you didn't see me play.
I saw bits of it.
But, you know, it kind of had the same elements where, like, initially it's just talking to characters and getting to
I thought
learn
that there's
them.
5 or some chapters total.
Maybe? But, like, for Oxenfree...
Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place.
But, like, for Oxenfree, it was very much like you do, like, a little bit of teenage drama, getting to know the character stuff, and then it almost immediately gets into being freaky and weird, you know? And
So you're saying that this is such a slow build-up.
yeah, that...
But you're being introduced to the characters. Sometimes
But,
you don't
like,
know the characters outside
This
of a
is episode,
stress
like,
situation.
what, 13 or 15 or something like that?
15, maybe?
Yeah, that's a lot of time of getting to know the characters, which I'm totally fine with. It's...
Oh, hey, the statue. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other, war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No address. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome.
Okay. But, I think it's just one of those where they keep teasing us with, like, mystery stuff, you know, the arm, the couple of weird things happening, you know, the police lady being kind of shifty, so on and so forth. And...
Mae's aunt?
Yeah, Mae's aunt, because she's always been a little shifty. Like, it sounded like something was going on when she was warning Mae off and stuff like that.
Warning Mae off, taking her home when she was on the trail of something.
Yeah, and, you know, obviously the kidnapping from last time. And it bugs me because that's why I wanted to do this series on this game. You know, I care about the characters, they're fun to hang out with and interesting to, like, get to know, and the way they're telling the story of this dying town and, like, Mae's life and stuff, I'm totally down with.
There are a lot of subplots. I mean, there's Mae's family potentially losing
But
their
I want the main plot. I want the night in the
Her
woods.
friends
I want the
moving
horror
away.
murder monster and stuff
All
like
right,
that.
my little miracle rats. Time to eat.
It's like watching a slasher fic where I got that
Oh,
perfectly.
there's more of you today. You need more food. Yes, you do.
But yeah, it's like watching a slasher fic, or like Alien. Imagine if you're watching Alien where everybody was like getting freaked out at like weird noises and went to investigate and stuff, and then there was nothing, and then it's just about them and their life on a spaceship.
Well, the problem was, I mean, with Alien, they got brought immediately to this planet by the distress signal, and their friend got attacked.
Imagine they go there, they get to the planet, it's like, it's freaky, maybe one person gets attacked or something like that, if she gets angry at us whenever we go that direction. But like, imagine if the
alien took so long to gestate in that dude's body.
Yeah, that either he dies at the end or they make it to a hospital and get it out of him. And so the entire movie is about them just kind of babying the guy and so on and so forth. Like, that's kind of what I feel like this is now, and I don't mind it. It's bad expectations, really. It's wet again, and I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. But it's like, picking up a game that's supposed to be scary, and then it's just chipper and kind of fun, and you're like,
I personally didn't know what this was going to be going into it. Hey, dude.
Hey, you.
Working here now?
Yep. Sucks. But it pays.
Question. How do they fit a kitchen in there?
Barely.
What do you do here?
Grillman and janitor. I cook and mop.
At the same time?
Yes. I don't like him. I hate people that are so, like, depressed about their lives that they're just, not interesting people.
That's the thing. He probably doesn't know where to go or what to do, and it's hard. Hey!
Sup, kid? You smell weird.
Why is my aunt's car here?
That's your aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, weird that makes you like half cop. You'll never half catch me, half coppa. I don't know what they're doing up there.
Huh. You go to Harfest?
Nah, over it.
Cool. I had kind of a weird time. Weird, bad time, actually.
It's a guaranteed weird bad time.
Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here?
Dunno. We're not, like, good friends or anything.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I thought you'd be. I was wondering if they ever met Casey. Out there somewhere.
Oh, I can ask. I used to ask.
I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself.
Aw, Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, see you at band practice.
Real talk. Do you actually like watching us play?
Yeah, I mean, you're not good, but yeah. Not my style.
What is your style?
Black metal, thrash crossover, hip-hop.
I like Witch Dagger. They're kind of metal.
Oh yeah, that's like Doom shit, right? Da 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 da.
Totally. What?
You know, one time a guy followed me home? Like, a guy from the tracks.
Whoa, what did you do?
It was like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But like, I didn't want to look right at him.
Ah!
I took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but like, I could see him standing off the road, waiting for me to come down.
Holy shit. That's one where we were trying to debate which one. What did you do?
After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick.
Ah!
Yeah, it was a weird bad time.
Ah! I'm so upset right now.
I know, right? See ya.
I think his voice sounds just like a higher Greg. I thought you'd made something different for him.
I'm trying. It's like he's got kind of like a
What
higher...
are you doing out here last night? Or what were you? I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. Tell me what you saw again. Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. Mm-hmm. And you chased them down here? Yeah. And I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. All right. Thank you, Mae. I knew you were just gonna brush this off. Mae, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. There would be a report. I'm reporting this! This right here! This is a report! Mae, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing. Any theories, Mae? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, Mae. This fence goes out along the parking lots, almost to the tracks. For you to be right behind them, and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence. I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now? It must have gone through the fence. Really, Mae? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Will you at least check the woods? Awkward silence. Mae, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning. Because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine, we found a couple teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer. And one deer hunter out too early. That can't be it. That is it. The cop always dies.
So we were commenting on this. It might not be so obvious on YouTube, watching this later, but whenever Aunt Mallcop blinks, there's like a white, there's a white border around like her face, kind of, because there's a dark mask over white eyeballs. So that's how they do the blinking animation smoothly. I've done it before, but when she moves and she blinks and walks and stuff, the mask shifts just slightly so you can see the eye underneath. It's weird, creepy, and kind of lazy, but kind of understandable because there's a lot of characters to do.
I thought you were going to take that as the opportunity to end the episode since it's at 33 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I guess this would be a good spot. Alright, so, we've got one more episode that needs to be post-commentaried through. We're really sorry about this.
And then hopefully...
Everything will be fine from then on.
Everything will be done in real time from then on.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess with that, see you guys in the next episode of Night in the Woods, and as always, thanks for watching.